My name is Zane. Today we're having a look at Polestar. Polestar grants a US patent for electric vehicle with a dual battery system. This is actually a really exciting idea, really exciting concept, and an exciting patent that I'd like to discuss today. Now, truth to be told, Polestar is an official public company. Now, I'm making this video after Polestar has gone public. I'm making this video on the 27th of June. So today we can actually have a look at a few different things. One is an exciting idea that Polestar is developing a dual battery system and how this could change the EV space. Now, Polestar granted on Tuesday the US patent number 11364-814, a dual battery system for electric vehicles. The patent was signed by Jongseok Moon, the battery engineer working with Polestar since November 2018, and says, with the dual battery rather than a single battery, an increased battery lifespan for all electric car is supported. Now, the patent says that this dual battery system may support different driving situations, where either the first or the second battery or both might be utilized, but also that the support in an increased battery lifespan for an electric vehicle. This is absolutely exciting. What we have for the first time is Polestar showing proof that they're willing to accelerate and develop and revolutionize the EV space. Polestar is not just here to build electric vehicles. Polestar is not here to build vehicles, EV vehicles that are secondary to anyone else. They're here to build the best electric vehicles with the best technology. And they're already starting this by building some of the new technology within their powertrain for their future Polestar vehicles like the Polestar 5. But most importantly, they're showing the interest in building a dual battery system, something that's quite different from what we have today in most modern EVs. This is Polestar showing that they're adapting to the space. Now, the dual battery system receives an input signal indicating selection of the first battery or secondary battery. The first battery being configured to provide electric power for driving the first electric motor, and the second battery being configured to provide electric power for driving the second electric motor. Now, Polestar engineer adds, and I quote, "The first battery configuration may be tailored to satisfy a first driving scenario, and the second battery configured tailored to satisfy a second driving scenario." In addition, he explained that the battery configuration may be balanced to be beneficial to use for power and propulsion of the EV for first driving pattern or distance. The differences in the configurations are made by balancing one or more design rating in terms of lifespan rating, energy density, specific power, charging time, resistance, and thermal stability. The different approach will satisfy the different needs of several driving scenarios, such as typical short distance driving, urban driving, commute driving versus the long distance driving or extended driving. Now, Polestar says the present disclosure relates to a dual battery system for in a dual battery manner power and propulsion of an EV, including a first electric motor coupled in a driving relation to one or more rear wheels, and a second electric motor coupled in driving relation to one or more front wheels. On Tuesday, Polestar released the P2.P version of its software, introducing the eagerly awaited Apple CarPlay system. This is Polestar giving people more opportunities, more of a choice to choose the Polestar 2 over, say, a Tesla Model Y or a Tesla Model 3. Polestar will be keeping the Android Automotive system, giving users two different options on the Polestar vehicles. This is absolutely incredible. So what Polestar is doing is innovating, something that a lot of companies have been lacking for a long time. You look at companies like Apple, they haven't been innovating in recent years. There's rumors that Apple is working on an electric car, but apart from that, nothing has been released. Polestar, on the other hand, is showing that they're capable of evolving into something more than just an electric car company. They're willing to compete with Tesla on a scale that no other company is willing to compete yet. Polestar is also willing to do something that their parent company, Volvo or Geely, might not be considering already. Despite the fact that Polestar is jointly owned by Volvo and Geely, this still gives Polestar the freedom to develop their own technology and to continue evolving and revolutionizing the way we think of electric vehicles. And like I said, I'm making this video quite immediately after Polestar became a publicly traded company. Polestar agreed to merge with a special purpose acquisition company, or SPAC. This SPAC was known as Großguggenheim. The share ticker symbol was known as GGPI, and because it was a SPAC, that's now being turned into Polestar Holding. The Polestar new ticker symbol is PSNY, stands for Polestar New York, I believe. And because Polestar went public at $20 billion or roughly $21 billion, this puts it in the top 10 of all EVs in the world of being the most valuable EV based on market cap. There's not a lot of other EV companies that you can compare with in this place. If we have a quick look at the if we have a look at the largest companies in the world, EV companies by market cap, Tesla is number 1. Number 2 is NIO with a market cap of 38 billion. Li Automotive is 37. Li Automotive is 3rd with a market cap of 37 billion. Lucid is 4th with a market cap of 30 billion. XPeng is 5th with a market cap of 28 billion. Rivian is 24 billion. Fisker is 2.6 billion. Polestar should be added to this list, but it's not added yet. However, we in the Polestar community are working currently to get this added to the companiesmarketcap.com list. It desperately needs to be added. Arrival is on this list at number 10 with 1 billion in market cap. I'm quite proud of Arrival, but they desperately need to add Polestar as soon as possible, because Polestar should be at least at number 7 or number 6 on this list. I can think of 2 companies that shouldn't be this high on this list because they're not doing enough in the EV space. They're not delivering enough, and they're not developing enough, and they're not producing enough vehicles. That is Rivian and Lucid. They should not be this high on this list. NIO and Li Automotive, I understand. They're doing incredible things, especially in China. Even XPeng is doing great. But Lucid and Rivian makes absolutely no sense. But I get it. It's based on market cap. We need to get a list of this based on the largest EV companies, based on deliveries, not market cap. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more, and I will see you in my next video.